Hey Aquarius, I hope that you're all doing well. We're here with a timeless reading. Something that I was seeing in the pre-shuffle that's really sitting out to me. I was seeing the Five of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. There can be some like worrying that you're doing over the direction of something. It can be like the pace of something, the direction of something. I'm seeing us coming out, starting off in the Five of Swords. And I'm seeing Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Trying to make sense of something but feeling like it's hard to, because you could have, I don't know, it could be like an unknown situation that you're trying to make sense of, or something where you're like, I'm not seeing everything yet, or like I don't have all of the details. It's almost like not time for you maybe to be able to it's like, how do you know how you really feel about something if you're not like seeing the whole thing yet, or if it hasn't like fully presented itself to you? So you can judge what you're experiencing based off of like what you can see or what you do know. But I'm getting that you even know that you're not seeing everything yet, that it's just like a part of something. We have Five of Swords, we have the Star. Star is your energy, so you're coming out immediately. Let's see why this Five of Swords is here. Because when you're in Five of Swords, you're immediately starting off in some type of position where you're like, do I need to watch my back here? So let's see why you're feeling like that. Oh, you're moving on from that. That could have been how you were feeling before. Okay. So it's being mentioned that we're not in that place anymore. We're moving on from that. So whatever it was that had been triggering you and feeling that way, it looks like you're feeling like you're getting into a better spot, like you can sort of settle down now. This can also be something that you feel like is healing too within you. It can be maybe that part of you that isn't so trusting, or that part of you that's waiting to have to do something, you know, or feeling like paranoid at times. Okay. It can also be that part of you that can be like judgment and critical of self, and also like what you want and what you're doing, and in connection with your purpose. And so this can be like, I'm not gonna go for it because what if I fail, or like what if this person like sees me miss that shot. It can be like those types of things. But what I am seeing is that to have the Star here, this can be like something that you're overcoming. You know, what's interesting with these cards is that with this Five of Swords, like Five of Swords is connected with us being like, I'm an island. And so it can be like how we sort of try to like raise ourselves up, but then it can be putting other people at a disadvantage because of that. Like, I'm just watching my back here, but it can be, yeah, just putting other people at a disadvantage. So it's like a less genuine thing, because it's less about like, here, let's all hold hands and like try to raise up together. It's sort of like, I just need to make sure that I am, you know? So it can be kind of selfish, but it comes from a space of feeling like we need to watch our backs, or that like other people aren't going to look out for us. So like I have to only look out for myself. And so it can be like how we try to rise up, how we try to like lift ourselves up. So you see how this person's like on stilts here? And with this Star card that's coming out next, you see how there's like this rising of it, but it's like rising in a different type of way. And so I feel like there's a transition that you're making from maybe before you had been doing this in some way, and maybe it like, this is very ego like generated and motivated to be able to do it like that. This is like a very genuine way of doing things, of like rising up where you're supposed to be without having to like put anybody else down or put anybody else at a disadvantage. And you may also be more so like minding your business about something too, like paying less attention to like people around you and what they're doing, and like focusing more on you and your path. But yeah, maybe before you felt like insecure about something that was connected with your path and like wanted to only do things a certain way, and now there's a bit of a transition. And I am seeing an opportunity now. It's like now that you're connected with the star in this way, which is more like purpose oriented and dream oriented, it seems like there's a door now. Sorry, this is the Ace of Wands. It's like a door now that's opening for you. This could have been a shot that maybe you wouldn't have taken before. Can even be like fear of failure, that sort of thing. Or like, what are other people gonna think of this? It's like, I always wanted to do this thing, but then like, what is that person gonna have to say about it? It can be that sort of thing. Like those things that hold us back from doing what we want to do. There's an opportunity in front of you. You have mixed feelings about it. It seems because there's still this part of you that's like not feeling safe is the feeling. Like this Five of Swords, they're kind of elevated up because maybe if you feel like you're at ground level, that you're not going to be like protected. Like I feel like there's something about putting yourself at a height or like at a distance or something like that where maybe there's like less access to you, or it is a card of being elevated like visually from what I'm seeing, but it's not going to feel like you're elevating yourself in a good way. It's going to be like, okay, I'm safe over here, and like maybe nobody has access to me, or they can't see this, or they can't say anything about that, but now I'm like all alone up here, you know, like very lonely at the top is what it's feeling like. And then it's like paranoid, like is somebody going to try to knock me off of here? It's like that type of vibe. So I'm seeing if we could like get rid of that and I were just seeing the star and the Ace of Wands, I'd be like, I'm looking at this opportunity in front of you that's like aligned with your sense of purpose. This can even be like a dream opportunity that's in front of you, or something where like genuinely you really want this, or like purpose related. You know that this is aligned with your path. But Five of Swords can be like, but I don't want to be vulnerable. So that may be something that you're dealing with here, where I'm seeing you're not going to stay in this position, but that could have sort of been the, like, I'm seeing something and I would have to make myself vulnerable in order to connect myself with this, or in order to go through this door. And that could have been something that when you started off, you were like, I don't know about that, you know, but coming from a place of self-preservation. So it's not like you're just acting like that, you know, like we have reasons for behaving in that way. But I'm seeing that's where the confusion is coming from. It's not because you're confused about this. You know that this is right for you. I'm actually seeing, like, for sure, this thing is right for you, this opportunity that's in front of you. This is very much part of your path. This is very aligned for you. It's feeling very North Node to me. But the reason why you're like, but why am I confused then? It's because of this part of you where your heart's not open to it, where you feel like you need to still be protective of yourself. So that's where the confusion is coming from. But it's not because you don't know this thing is right for you and you know that, but your ego is like, I don't know if we're safe if we go that way, you know, like just looking out for you, doing what it's like meant to do, you know, keep you safe. But the ego doesn't like to be vulnerable because it's like trying to keep you alive, you know? So it's not going to tell you to go into something where you may get hurt, you know, or you may fail, or you may feel uncomfortable, or like anything that you're not going to like. It's like, don't face that, don't face that, don't face that. Let's try to bypass in some way. So yeah, if you were looking at something and you were like, I'm seeing this thing in front of me and I'm trying to figure out my feelings about it, and I feel in my soul like maybe this is right, but now I'm questioning myself and I'm feeling kind of scared, and like that whole thing here, that's where that's coming from, to break it down. You're definitely making progress. You also could have been concerning yourself with like where things are going to be going later on, when you just, all you need to focus on is what's right in front of you. But there could have been something throwing you off because you're trying to like calculate like way too far out, and it's not the time to be doing that yet. I am seeing a lot of wands. We have Ace of Wands, we have Two of Wands, we have Three of Wands here. So this feels like the starting up of like a plan or something that you're doing, like how things progress. Two aces connected with one another. So Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Yeah, no wonder. So your heart would like have to be open in order for you to connect with this. That's why your ego is triggered. Your ego's like, I can't protect you if you open yourself up to that. So okay, but you're moving through. I'm seeing you're gonna figure it out. It really was just, I think it's important to know that the ego isn't bad, it just needs to be integrated with everything else. And when we start making decisions like only from an ego space, you have to know that it's motivated to keep you safe, and so you don't really like grow so much when that's where you're making decisions from, because it's just like wanting to keep you kind of stuck where you are in order to protect you. But this is what I'm seeing. This is like ego work that you're moving through. So that's what's going on here. There could have also been concerns that you had that were future related. I'm seeing your guides be like, all you need to do is have faith and be hopeful about the plans that are happening right now. Because I'm seeing the Star and I'm seeing the Two of Wands, and that's like, you just need to trust this, that this is really working out. And I'm seeing Ace of Wands and I'm seeing Ace of Cups. This is like really a fresh start, like a new opportunity for you to connect. And as much as you may be like, I don't completely like understand or fathom what I'm feeling, you don't really like even need to at this point. You just need to keep moving through this and trust it. Because I'm seeing your ego be like, don't trust it, stay here. But I'm seeing your guides encouraging you to move in this direction and to really like trust what's going on and to trust the plan and like have faith in the plan. I'm seeing that like really be the big thing here. So it's like, which one are you gonna choose? But that's really all that needs to be happening here. So in case any of you were looking at this and you were like, is it my intuition telling me to like stay back here, pull back here? No, it's just your ego. So yeah, it's good to be aware. I'm seeing your guides be like, no, have faith, like have courage about what's happening here. And about like whatever this is that you're connecting with. This would sort of feel like a new thing, like there's a lot of potential here with what's going on in many different ways. I'm seeing that there's healing that's happening, but I'm seeing that you're not doing this alone. So this is not like a solo thing. There's healing that's happening, but I'm seeing there be like other energies involved that are connected with this. It's like trying to pinpoint something. Something about what you want, something about what you're going to feel happy doing. And I'm seeing just some stuff being worked through right now where there's a lot of like fear involved. sometimes, like meaning it could be coming up for you. I'm seeing a whole bunch of 3s here. You may be like seeing 3s a lot or seeing repeating numbers. Okay, so there's working that's being done that's connected with your healing. I'm seeing this is sort of like making it more clear what you want. So as you're doing this, you have an easier time telling like really what's aligning with you too. And like being hopeful about things. And I'm also seeing too something coming together here, and I'm seeing it be the 2 of Cups. So there may be somebody that you're connecting with, or something that you're connecting with. For some of you, this is a person. This can be a reconnection as well, I'm seeing. But you could have started off in a space where, like, 5 of Swords, right, is like, let me protect myself and stay back here. And also when I'm kind of detached and my heart isn't really so connected, I can see what's going on. And so I can't really be, you're not vulnerable when you're in that position. You know, you feel sort of like armored to be there. And then we go all the way over here to 3 of Cups, which is like allowing yourself to be seen and like being vulnerable, and then being able to experience that intimacy that you want to experience. And it looks like this has to do with a healing situation that you're working through right now, which may feel like it's bringing up pain for you at times too. But it's ultimately like about your healing process is what I'm seeing. And I'm getting that you're not doing this alone. So it could have been like feelings that you had sort of about the process and like what's happening in this whole not working alone anymore. And like sorting out what's going on with that. And I'm seeing that it's going to be sorted out, very much so. Okay. I'm seeing Aquarius and I'm seeing Cancer here. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I am sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.